Hello, Heidi Hollis here again with another installment of Alien Advice. And first thing on my agenda, I want to show off my new t-shirt. UFO Days, Dundee, Wisconsin, 20th anniversary. Pretty cool. Okay, my letter today is from Heidi. My name is Heidi also. Very cool name. I don't know any other Heidis. Good to know there are other Heidis out there. Okay, so it says, my name's Heidi also, and I was cruising around YouTube and noticed one of your videos. I watched a few of your videos actually, and just now was checking out your website. Very cool, very cool. I'm interested in the book you wrote called The Secret War. I happen to believe that aliens and UFOs have been part of our history for centuries. I also think that the scriptures have many stories telling of such encounters. Chariots of fire are nothing more than an ancient description of UFO. Anyway, I'm wondering if your book taps into that theory. Well, actually, Heidi, I like saying that. Yes, my book does tap into that a little bit. I personally did not come to that conclusion very easily to say that what was going on in regard to aliens had something to do with the Bible, but when things smack you upside the head and shake you around and you realize, gee, this could be a possibility, I did put that out there. So yes, I actually talk about the conflict in alien contact, good versus evil beings, and I am certain that many of the incidences that were written of in the Bible did have something to do with some of the evil entities that we see today in regard to negative aliens that do abductions and also shadow people. I mean, it's funny because when you think of shadow people, they take on different forms and they have that haunting, terrible, evil feeling often, most of the time. And what's written of in the Bible is that evil and darkness can take on many forms and give off that haunting, evil, downright awful feeling. So, I don't think that's a coincidence. Chariots of fire, kind of bizarre that references are put like that in the Bible, and when we see things flying in the sky with a trail behind it, we associate sometimes to be UFOs. Yeah, so I don't know, I think there are a lot of things in common, but who's to say? None of us were there to know for certain, so, you know, I'm never ever one to say, believe me or nobody else. You know, I think that there are a lot of different possibilities out there, and if anybody claimed to have all the answers, they would be wrong, and I'd say run, hide, duck, do whatever you can to get away from them. So, yeah, I do touch on those things, so that's why it's called The Secret War. The Heavens Speak of the Battle. I had some interesting encounters that involved different beings, some that spoke of God and whatnot, and how to protect myself against shadow beings. So, because I was seeing them and called them shadow people, never had anybody ever speak of them before I wrote that book, and it really surprised me after putting that book out. So many other people had been experiencing similar things as myself. So, yeah, so I hope that you get a chance to check it out, and I'm never one to try to push buy my book or something. Go to the library and ask them to order it and borrow it. So there we go. Well, Heidi, I hope that this helped you, and thank you so much for thinking to write me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you like this video. Alright, thanks.